Greetings, dear friends. I am Merlin. Innocent greetings. Open greetings. Magic greetings. I shall not let you to be linear, to be in the same repetitive condition. Our greetings, your presence, always are new, always are alive, always are part of the flow of life, the life how it is, a life of new discoveries, a life of freedom, of plenty of possibilities. Your life, dear friends, dear modern Merlins, dear avatars. Openness, become new as well. If you remember, openness and innocence are the base of a Merlin. And this become new. Much more lighter, much more easy to achieve, much more gentle and filled with energy, with your divine, with your magic. A few days ago was the day of the planet, the day of Earth. In these times, when Gaia prepared to go, when the avatars started to take the responsibility of the planet, so many things become new. So many things. I shall start with your openness. From now on, your openness is a sphere. Like human, if you imagine your openness, you can imagine your wings open in one direction, to see only half of a sphere. But the true openness is a sphere. And as you see Gaia, the beloved Gaia, Gaia is total open. And for this reason, its shape is a sphere. Earth is a sphere. The planets are spheres, the stars as well. Openness means surrounded and unlimited attitude. Openness is a sphere. Now I invite you to feel your openness, how surround you, how you are in the center of a sphere, and your openness is that sphere. On your way, like avatars, you will become very similar with Gaia. Remember, when you arrived here for the first time from the angelic realms, you encountered the total openness of Gaia. You encountered this sphere where there are no walls, no limitations, nothing to reject you back, nothing to defend on. A total openness, a magic openness, a so pure and crystalline innocence, waited like you to come here to start your journey on earth. And in that times you feel yourself so good, so free, so natural. It's true that in that times you didn't have a body. You were just pure and innocent, like a child, like a cosmic child. Then your openness and Gaia openness became one. And you started to experience life. And on your way, on your path, you arrived in these days. In these days when we can speak again about the total openness. The total openness is a sphere. In our beginnings, we realized journey to the center of Earth. In that journey, we passed together through so many layers, through so many spheres, each and every one of them independent and complete by itself. Now, your sphere, the human's sphere, is the most known sphere about you. Because of the veil, you considered that this is the only openness, to be open to infinite potentials inside of just one sphere. And this was the human life, the sphere of the humans. Often we spoke about the magical kingdoms. We called them kingdoms, but as well we can call them spheres, the magical spheres. These kingdoms, these spheres, are not all in one. There is the sphere of the fairies, the sphere of the gnomes, the sphere of unicorns, the sphere of elves. And this sphere are not interfere one with another. In these times, after the heaven cross, you are the one which are capable to be aware that you are in the center of so many concentric spheres. So, dear friends, openness is a sphere. Openness is concentric spheres, and you are in the center of all of this. Your light from the beginning of creation went out and brought to the awareness the spheres of potentials, so many potentials. We started to speak with you about your angelic senses, about your feelings, and there are, as you know, around 200,000 senses. Like you to have a clarity about what this means. Each sense is a sphere, complete by itself. So you, the divine self, who are in the center of all of creation, you are surrounded by 200,000 spheres. These are your senses. Your senses are not in the same sphere. Each of your senses is a sphere by itself, and you are in the center. Each sphere has infinite potentials, and this is your life. This is your presence in this universe. And we want, like you, to gain an awareness about the true you, about who you really are, and how function your senses. Your senses not come all together. They are concentric spheres. It is about how your light activates these concentric spheres, and then you feel, then you receive back feelings, knowingness, and awareness about who you are. You experienced a lot having like engine that original question, who am I? You experienced a lot in the human condition, and because you had hundreds of lifetimes, you started to consider that this is who you are. So, in this time, when the veils are not there anymore, and I want to bring here this awareness, was not only one veil, was about veils. Between all these concentric spheres, which are your senses, each of them complete and created a universe by itself, were veils. Was not only one veil between the human and the rest, were veils. The extraordinary fact of the Heaven's Cross is that these veils are not there anymore. And you, being in the center of all of you, of all of these concentric spheres, you have the possibility to access them, to perceive them, to enjoy them in a sensual, graceful, and balanced mode. Gaia, the body of Gaia, Earth, is a sphere, and there are concentric spheres inside the Earth as you go to the core, and also outside the layers of the atmosphere. Like Avatar, to be capable to replace Gaia, it's time like you to start to be aware about your concentric spheres, about your openness, and openness is a sphere. From your human senses, the view, as you know, can cover less than half a sphere, maybe the eighth part of a sphere, because you cannot see behind you, above you, beyond you, and not so much on the left side or on the right side. The ear, the ability to hear sounds, music, is the most close sense, human sense, in order to cover a sphere. Your touch sense is near to that, but because of a life in the mind so long, your ability to feel through your skin was reduced significantly. So, from your human experience, the sense of hearing music, sounds, is the most near to the openness of a sphere. When you go to nature, the animal kingdom, the vegetal kingdom, the mineral kingdom, all of these are spheres, complete by themselves. But you have, like human, the ability to perceive them like being in your sphere, in your world. This is that little openness which was yours Now you can expand this openness to the magical kingdoms, to the magical spheres. And then you can continue to expand it to the other angelic senses, to other spheres, which are present for you, the Divine One, and wait like you to give them awareness, to give them your approval that you are in a graceful openness to yourself. Gaia right now is open, like from the beginning. Gaia accepts all the kingdoms at her surface, accept all the kingdoms inside her, accept all the noise, all the commotions of people, accept everything. Gaia is a good example about one being who never knew how is to be closed, who never knew limitations. And Gaia, from her beginning here with the planet Earth, gave you the entire light of her soul. Not only to you, like humans, but to the vegetal kingdom, to the animal kingdom, to the magical spheres, to all you can imagine. Maybe you wonder how, being a human, you can open yourself like a sphere. It's only about a choice. It's only about to bring awareness, to bring light, and then everything will open. Your mind, your brain is also a sphere inside of another sphere, which is your head. These two together were limited by the headbands. As you know, the sphere of the head was open when your fontanelles were open. So your brain, your mind, had access to other spheres, to other type of perception and knowingness before the headband effect, before the closing of the fontanelles. You have this memory of openness in your DNA, in your energy, in your soul, wisdom, and divine. Right now, I invite you to open to your spheres, to your concentric spheres, to your senses, and I invite you to feel the spheres of Gaia. The crystalline energies from its core. So fresh, so many pure lights out there. The sphere of the dark matter which surround the core of Gaia. As I told you, never be afraid of dark matter. Without dark matter and crystalline energies, never were possible rainbows. I invite you to feel in that sphere of so many minerals, so many crystals. They are so alive. They play between each other, but they are not aware about the core of Gaia or about the dark matter layer or about the magma which is above. And now feel in that so dynamic layer of magma. And go up to the tectonic plates, to the Earth's surface. All of these are and will become your legacy. Your wealth. These are not strangers. You have senses to connect with. Openness is an assembly of concentric spheres. And if you want to have a standard, to have an example, think at Gaia. Gaia is one who always was complete, open. Give to each sphere from your life what is necessary there. Give to your humanness all the attributes and the dynamic which is necessary there. But do not forget even the human sphere appeared that are infinite potentials. Yes, there are infinite potentials, but only one sphere. Like divine beings, like Avatar, your consciousness, your light can go in 200,000 spheres and bring all of this to light, to awareness, to experience. Without effort, because the veils are not there anymore. Right now, when we speak, the scientists continue to investigate, to search for new formulas, for new equations concerning the energy, concerning the matter structure. All their work is inside of one sphere, the human sphere. Imagine how or what this work can become when the consciousness expands out in other spheres, in other universes. The universe, the big universe, is formed by concentric spheres, each of them with infinite potentials. Your way to access these concentric universes are your divine senses, your angelic senses, and your innocence to open this in a graceful and gentle mode. The openness of Gaia always was a sphere. Always her concentric spheres where in her awareness. In the last session, we spoke about the sense of beauty. Sense of beauty, your angelic sense of beauty, is a sphere as well. When you activate it, you can feel another type of universe. And because these spheres have an order, have corridors and easy ways to activate them in order, I told you that first open the sense of beauty, and after that the discoveries of the magical spheres, of the magical kingdoms will come more easy. As you are right now, imagine that the wall behind you, the walls from the left, from the right, the wall in front of you, any physical limit around you started to dissolve. Including the Gaia, gravity. You are now in your center. Without any definition about space or time, about the universe as you know it. A gentle light surrounds you. All around you are concentric spheres, unlimited, each by itself. In one of them is the physical universe as you know it, formed by stars, planets, galaxies. Matter is only one sphere. In that gentle light, you can breathe in grace. Now you know that 200,000 spheres, unlimited each by itself, containing infinite potentials, each of them surround you. And now you can realize that to take care of a planet which you perceive it like being part of a sphere of these 200,000 which surround you is not a so difficult task. Nothing is difficult, dear friends. It's only a matter of awareness, a matter of being the true you. Till our next meeting, come from time to time in this place, in this gentle light, in this awareness about your concentric spheres. Enjoy this energy because it's yours. And keep the things simple. Feel in the core of you that openness is a sphere. Openness is a multitude of concentric spheres, and these spheres can be accessed through your angelic senses when you put your consciousness and you direct your divine energies by your free choice. And when you feel yourself lonely and sometimes overwhelmed by the human world noise, feel and remember the example of Gaia. She was totally open to you from the beginning. Never defend from you, never judged you. Total openness is happiness, dear friends. With our entire consideration, joy, wish you wonderful discoveries, peaceful, easy, the veils are not there anymore, and a new open life started. Concentric greetings, dear wonderful, brave and magic avatars. I am